So the other side, what is the other side? What are we talking about? Does it have a name? Like, would it be heaven? I'll allow you to.
See, it's so funny. I never really talk like that.
Mhm.
It's okay, and this everybody you have to use your own discernment. Whatever comes out of my mouth, does it feel like truth in your heart or your gut, not your head? That's your ego keeping the status quo. Follow your heart and gut. So for me, it's what you create after you leave your body.
Okay.
So if somebody, I think you can go wherever you want to go. I've had close friends that had near-death experiences. So it's when your heart stops, right? So
Okay.
your soul raises up, leaves the body. They know what's going on in the room. And one of my friends had a prolonged near-death experience. They removed her body from her home, put a sheet over her head. They couldn't bring her back. She was in her 20s. And I don't know, like, she was dead. So I don't think they probably brought her to the hospital. She was dead in her house. They probably brought her to a morgue. So when she came back, she was looking up and she couldn't recognize what these things were on the wall. She saw these, like what we'd say, markings. She was trying to figure it out. And then it took her a long time to realize there were words. But she had lost, in that brief time, the ability, like, we'll go into deeper detail at another point. But one of the things that she had explained to me, all you have to do is think about someone and you're with them. She would think about a little girl, she was with her.
Right. And the environment that you're with that person is also your creation?
No, a little girl was alive, so it was where the little girl was living, stuff like that.
Right.
Wherever your loved one is on this
Oh.
side, the earthly side, she was able to, all you have to do, and I've heard that from several people, all you have to do is think about them and you're with them. Now, the reality, I think if people want to get a better handle on things, What Dreams May Come is an excellent movie. I had you watch that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really feel like I've had people tell me, or like my former brother-in-law that crossed over, like, had a near-death experience. He never believed in anything.
Mm.
He created that reality for himself. There is no God. There is nothing on the other side. So when they brought him back, he insists there's nothing, there's blackness, because that was a reality he created for himself.
Right. Mm. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting because, you know, like religion, and not picking on any specific religion, but the religions of the world like to believe that they have the monopoly on the knowledge of life after death, and it tends to be very binary, as in reward, punishment, heaven, hell. But what you just said is that we create our afterlife, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but is that pretty much what you said? Is that we create our afterlife?